Today we're going to be reviewing 87 rated base icon Samuel Eto'o. 4-star, 4-star. This card looks unbelievable. The pace is met Inter. He had a stint in Chelsea as well. Warwick now. I was very lucky to pick him up for 1.9.
Ladies and gentlemen, I used Samuel Eto'o in division rivals. Let me tell you guys something. This guy was an absolute beast in this game. One thing I love about this card is it brought back so much memories. FIFA 17 using the lights George Weah. FIFA 14 using Eto'o himself in that FIFA. He was fantastic. I remember he used to play for Barcelona at that time. Warwick he was alongside Ronaldinho, Messi. Wow, Warwick he was really fascinating and kind of nostalgic. That kind of past moments have come back to me. What did I think about him? He was absolutely sensational. There's no way about it. He was brilliant. His pace, I've never seen anything like it. His dribbling, his finesse shot. Let me tell you something. His finesse shot was some of the most dirtiest finesse shots I've ever seen. The whip and the curve he puts on it is something you can only dream about, ladies and gentlemen. Warwick he was honestly outside the box shooting as well with his finesse shot, just taking shots from wherever he likes really. This card, just an absolute sensation. He really was. I loved as a tall player. I can't not give this card it has to be a 10. Honestly, it just has to be a 10. This card is ridiculously good. A match winner, an EA game changer himself. What a man, what an icon. What a pleasure it was to use such a fantastic player. Here we go. Here's the header. Has he got any negatives? No. Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited because I'm a United fan and I'm reviewing one of our all-time charismatic personalities, Eric Cantona from France. Because of the market crash, okay, now a lot of people are scared because of Black Friday and they're getting rid of some of their best players. And listen, as a reviewer, that's fantastic because I can pick them up a little bit cheaper. Now, I've improved his stats using the Hunter chemistry style. That is the best chemistry style to go for because he does need a little bit of touch on his pace. Again, his shooting looks really good, but if we can increase that even more, even better.
Good champions. And how did he play? He was brilliant. Listen, do you know he's so strong? Do you know when players try to take him off the ball, you don't even feel it? It's ridiculously powerful. And then listen, his attack positioning, just so good. Honestly, just amazing. Now, I was worried about his pace, but when you've got attack positioning like him, you don't need all the pace in the world. His dribbling felt really good for a big guy. Don't get me wrong, one of the issues I did have with him was I wish he had the finesse shot trait. His finesse shots were okay, but they're nowhere near striker that goes for around almost 2 million coins. You do want a striker that's deadly in front of goal. And don't get me wrong, 4 games in Foot Champions, 14 goals. Look at this goal here, like let's look at this. Bam! The shot power the man possesses. He's got TNT and rocket attached propeller to his foot. And when he shoots, it's gone. Look at his attack. Listen, once he's gone in, it's so hard to stop him. Honestly, you do need to slide tackle or do something along that. He reminds me of Paul Pogba and Zlatan Ibrahimovic in FIFA 16. Even though they weren't the fastest, once they went past the defensive line, it was really hard to catch them back up because of their strength. And I definitely felt like that. But overall, I have to say I massively enjoyed playing with this card. I mean, that is Bulgarian beast, Budapest Bone icon, who played in the 50s. He's got high-low work rates, which are fantastic for a striker because he's not going to be running back, defending. So that's going to help him conserve his brilliant 89 stamina. He's got fantastic strength. Listen, it is way... Look at this. He's got fantastic passing and then great attack positioning. And again, that is just a brilliant finish from the man. He offered so much This was a beautiful goal here. Look at this. Oh my God, that is just borderline ridiculous, isn't it? What a splendid volley from the man, Ferenc Puskas. A special man. Someone I'm getting extremely passionate about. Because the man knows. He's got a master's degree, ladies and gentlemen, in finishing. And I think, this is my own opinion, I think base icon Ferenc Puskas is better than base icon Samuel Eto'o and Cantona and Torres. All of them. He is a special specimen and a great striker. Somebody who's got strength, amazing attack positioning, gets him behind. He's got just a fantastic shot. The power on his shots are just ridiculous. And then he's got that party piece to him as well. He's got great pace, great strength. And then he's got Messi-like dribbling, agility and balance. So really, if you guys love Messi in this game, and I can imagine brilliant pace, brilliant shooting, 4-star skills, which gives him a range of different skills to play. His passing is fantastic. Honestly, his passing is so good. He's got great stamina, great strength. It is just a marvelous card. And look at him go. Look at him go. And that is just brilliant, isn't it? What a card. I absolutely loved using this card. And let me tell you something. When you use Ferenc Puskas, there's a level of brilliance about him. Look at the way he moves. Look at that. There's just a level of class about him. That is so much class.
Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be reviewing the 88 rated Fernando Torres. Now, that he hasn't been very positive, but listen, icons.
Guys, to understand something. Not every player in the game is Puskas. Not every player in the game is Neymar. When you get a player, you want to use him to his strength. And the way I use Fernando Torres is exactly the way you're meant to use him. Okay, he's got a very good short pass. Don't long pass with him because you'll get lost. I'm not going to lie. He does feel a little bit clunky. But let me tell you guys something. As a finisher, this guy is unbelievably clinical. He's super clinical. He's super fast. I had a hunter on him, and let me tell you, he's something. He just did damage. He did damage. Look at this. That is fantastic attack positioning and strength. And that striker, someone who's a complete finisher, someone who can head the ball, someone who's physical, someone who's very clinical. It's the only thing downside about him is sometimes he can feel clunky. That's it. Besides that, look at this. Look at his ball control there. That is absolutely... Now, this card fluctuated in price because of the base icon pack. The base icon pack came out, people rushed and sold him, and then his price went up, and that happened quite presence. And you're paying 480,000 coins or 470,000 coins for a player like this. Don't get me wrong, I think for value for coins, you're getting one of the best CDMs in the game. Okay, like Patrick Vieira doesn't offer anything besides defending. And I feel like Lahm does the same thing. He's just unbelievable in defending. So is Essien. These guys are not really attacking presence. They don't really have a lot of attacking presence. So you got to bear that in mind. Are you ready to put that kind of money on the line? Not only that, this is a left back card. Who are you going to put in left back? So what I was doing was putting him in left back and then subbing Mendy on. Now, don't get me wrong. This card is ridiculously good as a CDM. You can see, and another thing I need to really point out is how he stops kickoff goals against you. He breaks up attacks so naturally. He's unbelievable. Great pace. He's like a bumblebee. He's just everywhere. Look at this. He's just everywhere. Whizzing everywhere. And he'll just collect the ball. Interceptions. Stand tackle, slide tackle. Incredible. I'm going to give this card a 9 out of 10. I just feel like it's an incredible defensive card, but doesn't offer anything going forward. And also it might affect you when it comes to positions. Maybe you don't have another left back to cover for him. Something along them lines. But listen, this is a great CDM. The best I've used. And I'm not even saying that. Look, I'm not even saying that lightly. I mean that. He's incredible. 9 out of 10 is justified for his price and what he offers. of security in that pitch.
Tiger, the left mid card or the left wing card. Now, what you could do with this card is you could either transfer it and play it as a CM, you can play it as a CDM, you can play it as a cam. I want to take it any far and try to use it in strike, but he's got some fantastic looking stats. And listen, when I look at Bastian Schweinsteiger's card, it reminds me of the good old days of FIFA 14 because
The CDM, like I said, I legit have no cons for it besides the position, but the position's good because it's dropped his price massively. You could always use your left winger and left forward. I'm going to give this card a 9 out of 10. I just think it's brilliant, honestly, and I'm not exaggerating here. I think he's one of the most well worth icons I've used so far, because he was only 425,000 coins and I sold him for 419,000, so his price is declining every time, every day, kind of like because of the Black Friday market crash. Yeah, just fantastic, honestly, really good, solid, reliable, brilliant CDM. Can he play cam? No, because he doesn't have the skills. Can he play central mid? Absolutely can play central mid, no problem whatsoever. I think he would be really good in that position. I really do. I think a 9's justified because for value for coins, you're getting it. I think he's one of the best CDMs, like I said, I've used. Look at him. He's so strong, honestly. He just bullies you off the ball and takes the ball off you. He'll get there faster than many players because 80 pace with a shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Today we look at Vidic. What a guy this guy was. Medium high work rates, by the way, that is perfect. What a player this guy was. Actually, I used to watch him play alongside Rio Ferdinand. He's got great pace. His physicals are just bonkers. Great defending, honestly. That card looks absolutely brilliant. Very, very impressive. Now, we're going to have a look. Now, when you look at the agility and balance, it's a bit of a threat. Okay, it's a bit of a... Then, yeah, I think Virgil van Dijk and the likes of Vidic and the likes of any like stocky defenders are going to really struggle. But let me just tell you guys something. You don't usually go up against them players in the start of FIFA or 1 month in. So I had no issues whatsoever. Honestly, I love this card. It was so good. Work rates were fantastic. I like the way sometimes he comes to CDM and he just gets the ball off the cam. I was like, go on then, Vidic. Pace, absolutely fantastic. I just felt like he could catch up to anybody. Like I said, agility and balance was the one thing I was scared of, but it wasn't really an issue because I feel like the level of competition that I'm coming up against is nothing too scary. But yeah, honestly, he was very decisive in taking the ball off you. Stand tackle, brilliant. Now, slide tackle I didn't really use because his normal, like, it's just normal tackling was so good. I didn't ever kind of utilize his slide tackle, but I can assure you that'll be good as well. Very strong on the ball. His stamina was fine. End game. Listen, this is a proper centre-back. And look at that. That is a great clearance. It went straight to my player. Exactly what I want to say. Listen, this card is unbelievably good. And I absolutely love this centre-back. I think from the new icons, it really is a good one. And I can't wait to pair him up. Imagine having base icon Vidic with base icon Rio Ferdinand. You're going to be laughing because your opponent is going to be crying. Look at the pace. Easily gets to interceptions were brilliant. What am I going to give this card out of 10? I'm going to give this card a 9.3 out of 10 because I think it is fantastic. And I think it's very well priced as well. 570k for a card like this. I think he's worth it. I really do. What a card. Brilliant for a striker. Decent dribbling for a big man. Actually very good dribbling as well, you know. And his physicals look pretty decent. Outside of the foot shot, chip shot, technical dribbler looks very, very nice. Now for a tall guy, I have to say his dribbling looked really good. Okay, now, like I was saying, this guy brings back such good memories because when he was introduced into this FIFA, I missed him because I really liked him in FIFA 14. I thought he was fantastic. I remember he played as my cam and I absolutely loved him. Now, what did I think about him? I used him in Foot Champions. Let me say, I am absolutely delighted to say he was a great striker. Honestly, he was so good. He could score on either foot. He had 4-star skills, which is really good because it gives you an option to beat the defense. Now, I will say one thing about his pace. When I was playing Foot Champions, I was coming up against Joe Gomez, Rafael Varane, Van Dijk, and I just felt like 86 pace wasn't enough. But don't get me wrong, it's respectable pace. Like, it's decent. It's nothing amazing, right? And I want to put that out there because it is a little bit of a con for a great striker he is. Now, one thing was definitely sure. Once I had him in the box, that is where I wanted him to be. And I do need to say this. Now, 86 pace isn't the best, but isn't the worst, so it is manageable. I'm just saying that because I don't feel like he's Mbappe, but his finishing is brilliant. It really is. I need to put this out there, by the way. His short pass was so good. He brought other players into the game, and I love that because he brought Hazard into the game. And really, one thing I don't like about icon strikers is their passing is woeful. Okay, and the list can go on and on. You guys know what I'm talking about. Their short pass is not good enough. This guy's got a fantastic short pass, and because of that, he brought the best out of Hazard. And Hazard was a more efficient, better, more prolific player for me. And I definitely appreciated that about the great Davor Suker. Now, when I got it in his left foot, or even right, he was finishing extremely clinical. He could definitely win headers, and I'm delighted to say this, that this man, you can also play him as a cam. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he's got fantastic ball control. He's got really good dribbling, and he's passing. That is the major thing I want to say. As a passer, he's up there as one of the best icon passers I've used so far. And I've used the likes of Dalglish, Butragueno, and even Puskas. So I am delighted to say his passing, fantastic. Shooting, brilliant, honestly, brilliant. 4-star skills, very, very ideal. Strength, could definitely hold off.
He's got some unbelievable stats, and of course, his heritage, what he stood for, the way he bossed the central midfield department, just incredible looking stats. He's got some decent pace, fantastic ability.
He was fantastic, he really was. Now I want to explain how I felt. Did I enjoy this card? First of all, I have to say, this card played like the real life Xavi. His passing, pinpoint, dribbling and balance, fantastic. Now, in this game, there's only a select few people who know how to actually pass the ball. And Xavi is definitely one of them. He's going to open doors, open pathways for your strikers to score goals. And for that, I have to really give respect to this card. He also feels class when he's on the ball. You know, when you're on the ball with him, you know you're with somebody who's special. Not a normal gold card whatsoever, but some icon. Someone who probably played in the past. He can skip past players he just does it effortlessly. And then whenever he wants, he can switch the play decent in the box. I'm not saying his finishing is amazing. Absolutely not. Like, he only scored, I think he scored 1 goal for me, which isn't bad. But as a surprise to this card, his interceptions were really good. So he was always there to sort of collect the ball for me. Yeah, I really like this. I think this is a proper box-to-box central midfielder. I would rather pass the ball to a striker than try to finish with him. His finishing is decent, to say the best, but it's certainly not clinical. Like, this guy is not clinical. But wow, what a card. I massively enjoyed it. He was oozing with quality every time he was on the ball. Look at this. Because of him, he was opening doors for my strikers, which I've already said. Look at his dribbling here. I do wish his finishing was a little bit better. Now, I do need to put this out there. His strength isn't the best either. Okay, he's not very strong at all. He's not got the best finishing. But because of that, I'm going to give him an 8.9 out of 10. I thought he was fantastic. I just wish his finishing was a little bit more better. And what a card this is, honestly. Maybe a little bit more pace as well. But listen, fantastic card. Loved him. Thank you. Hey guys, What is up? Welcome to the video. Today we look at base icon Petr Cech. Now, his height is brilliant for a goalkeeper. 1-star skill, 3-star weak foot. It's not really important because you don't really skill with your goalkeeper. Such his handling and his diving is absolutely brilliant, honestly. The only weakness that he's got, and he's only got one weakness, is his speed. Sometimes, if someone takes a power shot, you know, like when you go against some of these icons and some of these amazing players with great shot power, his speed ain't going to get to it, because if his speed isn't the best, he's not going to be able to get to the ball. But honestly, he was such a stunning goalkeeper for me. I mean, this guy was so frustrated because it should be 4-3 to him, but Cech just kept me in the match, all match. Oh, he's fantastic, he really is. Trying to catch Talisca. Now, he did. Oh, look at that. It's another great save there. A nice throw there from Cech. His long throw as well. Didn't really long throw there, but his throws are fantastic. Very accurate, precise. Now, I do think my opponent scores here, but look, he got a bit unlucky there. Cech got unlucky. Look, he still got to the ball. That's what I'm trying to say. He's just such a magnificent goalkeeper in the game. Now, this card's very good, but he's 88. That's even better if you get an opportunity to get your hands on him. But he's a bit expensive. He's a bit too expensive. Oh, lovely stuff right there. Honestly, what a goalkeeper. I'm going to give this card an 8 out of 10. The only reason he gets an 8 is because I feel like goalkeepers in this game, even though this goalkeeper is amazing, he's not that much better than Lloris or Ter Stegen, and it doesn't vouch spending another 200,000. I just feel like you can better use that 200,000 than a goalkeeper. Maybe get Varane as a centre-back, something along them lines. But highly recommended, great goalkeeper, just cost too much. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the video, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am going to be reviewing middle 87 rated Ashley Cole. 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. He's got some nice stuff there from Ashley Cole. Really just helping out in left back. Look at this, tracking back. Might not get Son the first time, but tracks him back the second time, showing that he's faster than the 86 pace that it says on his card. I mean, here he shows a lot of strength. Look at this. I like this from Ashley Cole. Okay, look at this. There's Cole on the ball, turns back. Nice strength there. Gives the ball to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling's on the breakaway. You know you're not going to catch him. That was a fantastic pass to Hazard, and Hazard just getting that in. All that came from Cole's strength. That's really, really nice from him right there. Legit, I had no issues with this card. Now, he was much better. Can I just say this? He's a lot better than what his stats indicate. Now, do I think he's better than Philipp Lahm? The reason why I love that Lahm card was because you could use him in CDM. Oh, that was a great stand tackle there from Cole, by the way. Now, you can't use this card as CDM. I used him in CDM and he wasn't very effective. And I think the reason why Lahm was so effective in CDM was because of his interceptions. And his stand tackle and slide tackle are all like, when you put a shadow on him, it goes to like 99. So he's a ridiculous left back to CDM card. Cole was just a solid left back, but I want to put this out there before I give him a rating. Look at him, he's solid stand tackle there. My only question is, would you pay 350,000 coins for him? Because as a left back, I've got no issues with him. He's really good. Look at that. That's a fantastic pass there. Another very good link-up play to Dembele. Now, the question is, what would you pay 350,000 when Mendy's 50,000? And in my opinion, Mendy's better. That is my opinion on Mendy. I genuinely rate Mendy so highly in this game. His pace is ridiculous. He can catch up to any meta player, whether they're icons or not. Mendy's got 4-star skills and a 5-star weak foot. That is massive. Cole can't do skills. He doesn't have a 5-star weak foot. So this is why I can't give Cole above a 7. Because I think he's solid. I think he's a solid left back. But you're either a huge fan of him that you picked him up, or you've just got surplus coinage. Because for 50,000 coins, in my opinion, you can get one of the best left backs in this game, hands down. And that is value for coins, 10 out of 10, Mendy. Mendy is insanity in this game. Anyway, boys, thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And that is my review for Ashley Cole. He gets a 7 out of 10 only because for value for coins, he's a 5 for value for coins.